Meet Alex. He runs a successful YouTube channel about fascinating historical events. He loves creating, but lately the dream feels more like a content treadmill. For every 10-minute video he posts, there are 20 hours of grueling work behind it. Research, scripting, recording, editing, and promotion. He's burning out, and his passion is fading under the weight of the process. The math is brutal. At one video a week, that's 80 hours a month dedicated to production. It leaves no time for growth, for strategy, or for a life outside of YouTube. This is the reality for so many creators. But what if I told you that in 2026, there's a new way? A workflow that can cut that 20-hour production time down to just 4, without sacrificing quality. This isn't science fiction. This is YouTube Automation 2.0. It's a system where AI becomes your co-writer, your narrator, your video editor, and even your publishing assistant. Today, I'm going to walk you through the entire step-by-step workflow that I use, turning raw ideas into polished, published videos with a fraction of the effort. Let's rebuild Alex's process from the ground up. Chapter 1. The AI Writing Room. The biggest time sink for many is the script. It's the foundation of the entire video. The old way involves hours of research, outlining, writing, and rewriting. The new way starts with a single, well-crafted prompt. We're not just asking the AI to write a script about the Great Emu War. That's amateur hour. We're going to act as a director. We'll use a multi-stage prompting technique. First, we ask for a detailed outline, specifying the tone, target audience, and desired video length. We'll ask it to structure the story with a hook, 3 main points, and a conclusion. Once we have an outline we're happy with, we feed it back into the AI, one section at a time. Now, write the introduction based on this hook, in the style of a documentary narrator, making it about 150 words. By breaking it down, we maintain full creative control and ensure the AI's output is focused and high quality. This iterative process turns hours of writing into about 30 minutes of prompt engineering and review. Chapter 2. The AI Narrator. With a finalized script, it's time for the voiceover. Hiring a voice actor is great, but can be costly and slow. Recording it yourself takes time, equipment, and multiple takes. Today's AI voice generators, like those from 11 Labs or Play.ht, are astonishingly realistic. A crucial point here is ethics and transparency. If you use an AI voice, you should disclose it in your description. The goal is efficiency, not deception. Now, the process is simple. You copy your script, paste it into the tool, choose a voice profile, or even clone a licensed version of your own voice, and let it generate the audio. You can adjust pacing, emphasis, and tone. The key is to listen back to the entire track and make small tweaks. Does a certain word need more punch? Add a pause for dramatic effect. This quality control step takes maybe 15 minutes, and you're left with a broadcast quality audio file, ready for the next stage. Chapter 3. The Automated Video Editor. This is where the magic truly happens. The traditional editing process, finding B-roll, syncing clips to the narration, adding text and transitions, is the most time-consuming part of all. AI video assembly tools like InVideo AI or Pictory have completely changed the game. Here's the workflow. You upload your script and the AI voiceover file. The AI analyzes the text, understands the context of each sentence, and automatically searches massive libraries of royalty-free video clips and images to find relevant visuals. It then cuts and arranges these clips on a timeline, perfectly synced to the narration. For Alex's video on the Great Emu War, when the narration mentions soldiers with machine guns, the AI pulls clips of historical soldiers. When it says a flock of flightless birds, it finds footage of emus. It even automatically adds animated captions, background music, and transitions. The first draft of a 10-minute video is generated in about 15 minutes. Now, is this first draft perfect? No. This is where the human-in-the-loop principle is vital. The AI does 80% of the heavy lifting. Your job is to do the final 20% of creative polishing. You'll go through the timeline, swap out any clips that don't quite fit, adjust the timing, and add your own unique branding. This polishing phase is where you elevate the content from good to great. It takes an hour or two, not 8. Chapter 4. AI-powered finishing touches. The video is edited, but we're not done. We need a compelling thumbnail, title, and description. This is where most videos succeed or fail. Once again, AI is our creative partner. For the thumbnail, we can use image generation tools like Midjourney. We can prompt it for a specific style. Cinematic, dramatic illustration of an Australian soldier from the 1930s looking defeated, with 2 large, imposing emus standing victoriously in the background. Warm sunset lighting. We can generate a dozen concepts in minutes, and then use a tool like Magnific AI to upscale our favorite to high resolution. For the title and description, we turn back to our language model. We can feed it the script and ask it to generate 10 click-worthy but not clickbait YouTube titles for this video. We can also ask it to write a 200-word SEO-optimized YouTube description, including relevant keywords and timestamps. It analyzes the content and provides metadata that helps the YouTube algorithm understand and recommend our video. Chapter 5. The Automated Publishing Pipeline. We have the video file, the thumbnail, the title, and the description. The final step is to put it all together and schedule it. We can even automate this. Using a tool like Zapier or Make.com, we can build a simple workflow. The trigger can be when a new video file is added to a specific Google Drive folder. The action. The automation tool takes that video, grabs the corresponding text file with the title and description, uploads it all to YouTube as a private video, sets the custom thumbnail, and even adds it to our content calendar. All we have to do is give it a final review and hit schedule. So let's recap Alex's new workflow. His original 20 hours per video looked like this: 8 hours scripting and research, 2 hours recording, 8 hours editing, and 2 hours on packaging and publishing. It was a linear, exhausting slog. The YouTube 2.0 workflow looks completely different. Scripting and ideation with AI, 30 minutes. AI voice generation and review, 15 minutes. AI video generation, 15 minutes. Human polishing and editing, 2 hours. AI thumbnail and SEO, 30 minutes. Automated publishing, 30 minutes of setup, then it's instant. The grand total? About 4 hours. That is a 5-fold increase in productivity. Alex goes from 1 video a week on the edge of burnout to being able to produce 5 videos in the same amount of time. Or he can still produce 1 video a week and reclaim 16 hours of his life. That's time for strategy, for community engagement, for new projects, or just for living. This isn't about creating soulless, robotic content. It's about automating the tedious parts so you can focus on the human parts, the core idea, the creative direction, the final polish, and the connection with your audience. The AI is the tool. You are the artist. So, what are your key takeaways? First, embrace prompt engineering. Your results are only as good as your instructions to the AI. Second, always be the human in the loop. Use AI for the 80% draft, but apply your human creativity for the final 20%. And third, start small. Automate one part of your process first, like script outlines, before trying to build the entire pipeline. The tools are evolving at an incredible pace, and the creators who learn to leverage them will be the ones who thrive in this new era of content creation. This workflow isn't the future. It's what's possible right now in May of 2026. If this guide has opened your eyes to what's possible, consider subscribing to Shade AI for more deep dives into AI tools and automation.